Welcome to the 2019 Electric and Hybrid Vehicle Technology Expo in Novi, Michigan, located just west of Detroit. The Evolving World was there covering the scene. This was our very first visit, and we were there for all 3 days from open until close. There were 700 exhibitors and 30 open tech forums running simultaneously, so there was a lot to see there. There was far too much content there to film it all. This video just shows some of the highlights of the show, so I hope you guys enjoy it. This is, of course, the Illuminati Motorworks Car 7 project car that goes back to like 2008 or so, I think is when they were first started working on it. Kind of a famous car. Any builder or EV conversion person is probably going to be familiar with this car. This is the very first time I've actually saw it in person, so I was very excited about that. I didn't even know it was going to be there. I was hoping to meet the owner, but I didn't get a chance, so maybe next time. The only other private vehicle at the show was this 1916 Detroit Electric owned by Jack Betty, which is a person I got to meet at the end of the show. Very nice person. He's actually the second owner. He actually owns 2 of these. He has another one that's a 1925 model. He lives up the road in Ann Arbor, Michigan. I did a small clip of him leaving the building, driving it away at the end of the video.
He only has one arm, and he's got limited use of that. I told him I can put him in his car and get 200 miles an hour. Oh yeah. So, but I need when they tried to do it 10 years ago, it was all the steering, the servos, and slow. So it was like a kid trying to drive a car.
Yeah, you're not driving an RC car.
No. This way I can do it all through one handle and take everything. I can take his.
All the businesses going in general?
For lifts, I'll tell you, I think for lifts, it's all about size. Size and
Sunwoda will be an honored world-class new energy company in the near future.
Having an issue here on day one. Not sure what's going on. Thought they were just testing the system, but apparently we have some sort of evacuation thing here.
We are working on getting the fire service turned off. We appreciate your call cooperation until we apologize for the inconvenience.
Okay, so 30 minutes later, we're back in.
Once again,
Any question?
New kinds of energy can bring us a beautiful today and also a beautiful low carbon tomorrow. We will work with you to create this miracle and open the door to our future. Sunwoda is creating a new energy for a new world.
On the old green feedback. It's just
This was an interesting little piece of engineering here. This is actually a carbon fiber custom-made battery pack for an electric version of the Aston Martin Rapide. It's actually not going to be in production. This is only one of two that they ever made. And they're just showcasing some of the products that they use in this particular pack. But actually Aston Martin is going to be going a different route and using a Lagonda as their electric platform. They'll be using a skateboard platform very similar to the Tesla.
you don't.
As far as batteries go, this was my best in show. This is an interesting standout design that unlike anything else I've ever seen before. This is from the Rolled Ribbon Battery Company out of Austin, Texas. And as you can tell, it's kind of a rolled ribbon design with a Z channel separator. So basically one side of the battery is the anode and then the other side is the cathode. It's almost like taking a lithium button battery that you might put in your remote on for your car, or or even your computer or your video camera, or simply just scaling it up. And then to build a pack, you simply clamp them together as opposed to welding them or using any kind of wire. So the benefit is you have maximum contact area, which allows for rapid charging and discharging with very minimum heat generation, all naturally. It's really a true standout in my opinion. I think this company has a big, bright future, and I hope you guys follow them.
I looked that up. Actually,
10 microns.
yeah,
Real small one.
it's not general.
Yeah, I mean, we're kind of showing
So Kelp batteries have been around since 2007. It stands for China Aviation Lithium Battery Company. They specialize in lithium iron phosphate cells, otherwise known as LiFePO4 cells. These are some of the most stable cells you can get. 8,000 cycles. Illuminati 7 runs them, and many people that do EV conversions use these cells.
That's the populated by.
She owns just one simple cable.
No.
Yeah, I know.
I come from telecom years ago, and they went through that for standards and all proprietary stuff. So I guess this industry is just at, early stages going through the same thing.
Feel free.
Yeah. Well, all these boxes, right, that we're showing are changing radically. Yeah, like they're changing so much. So this is really going to be a small part. Of course, I think maybe as they define that. So there's no like alternator.
So where you
The only other standout as far as batteries goes from this company here, Advanced Battery Concepts. Lead is dead, right? That's what I thought going into the show. Why would anybody bother to show a lead acid battery at a high-tech show like this? And this is certainly true for the same old traditional lead acid battery that's been around for, I don't know, maybe 100 years or so. However, this company may prove otherwise. They've actually have totally different designs. So it's lead basically completely reinvented. And so their design, they use thinner sheets of it, and they use a minimal amount of liquid. Due to the whole design of it, it basically reduces the weight. It uses less materials, and by its design and construction, it lasts 3 times longer. Lastly, it can be completely recycled using the same methods that have been available for traditional lead acid battery, which kind of gives it an interesting advantage because the infrastructure is already set up to handle that.
for these doors.
Now that the show is officially closed, we ask all attendees